Hello everyone, and once again welcome to the YouTube channel of Get Set Law by IMS. My name is Siddhant and today we are here on the YouTube channel to share an update about an application form which is accepting scores for the students who have appeared for CLAT 2026. Yes guys, this is a big update which NMIMS have provided officially onto their website. So lot many students had a confusion ki sir, so we have already appeared for NMIMS exam, so is that not going to accept it or not? So don't worry about it, that's a separate process. So this has already been followed by Narsi Munji University for getting admission in 5-year LLB. It has a trend of accepting the common law admission test course every year. So this year also they have done it. But the notification was not officially out onto their website. So we checked it, and in a week span, we just came to know about it that they have officially published it. So for some part of the video was already there on our YouTube channel, and through the short form, you must have already checked that what are the dates and what's the update. So we are here to provide you the detailed step-by-step process how to go about that form. Okay, so you have to watch this video till the end. If you have any friend of you who has given CLAT 2026, have the score and have not ended up getting into a national law college or any other college which was accepting CLAT scores and was waiting for this announcement, so you can share this video with them also. And if you are there on our YouTube channel for the very first time, then you have to subscribe to our channel and do hit the like button. Okay, so let's start this video. So this is an update for the students who is preparing for getting into 5-year LLB admission in Narsi Munji. Your CLAT scores are now accepted. Now you will going to get the link in our description, so you can click on that link, and after clicking onto that link you will be directed towards their website. This is what the link is, that is law.nmims.edu/CLAT. They say that it is for BA-LLB, BBA-LLB application form. So this is the admission handout. When you click on this, this is the handout which you will going to see it up. I'll just zoom it a bit so that it's clearly visible. Yeah, so this is what the notification they have given. This booklet gives information on the admission procedure for BA LLB, BBA LLB. So this is what you can go for it for what all campus, 7 different campuses for both the courses. They have provided the information. They have provided the eligibility criteria also. They have provided the fees, and every detail is been into this document. So you have to go and read about it. Now, one thing to know that if any of the students who have done the IB course or a diploma, they have also provided their eligibility criteria. But the bottom line is you should have appeared for CLAT 2026. That is what they will going to accept it. So this is what the entire handout they talk about it, and you can just have a glance to it, go download it. Next, if you go on to the second part which talks about the important date, this becomes more important. Now they say that the registration have already started on 10th of March, Tuesday, but honestly guys, we were tracking this continuously and it was not there on their website. So this is what I can surely tell. Now the registration is ending on 2nd June 2026, Wednesday. The declaration of the merit list will going to be on the 9th June, that is by post 5 p.m. The fees needs to be paid between 9 to 14th of June. The fees is 2000, and candidates must check his or her eligibility before applying for this course. Now what you are eligible as per the UGC rule, so that means in 12th you must have secured 50%, 50 or more, or if not you are already appearing for it. Okay. So you will go to the online form and then you check this part. Now this is an important aspect. So there are two types of students. First, the one who have not filled up their NMIMS LAT to 2026 exam. So you can fill up your basic detail, generate OTP, select your state, select city, program is law, specialization, and then you will submit it. But if you are a student who has already appeared in any of the phase for NMIMS LAT, that is law admission test for 2026, you must have already, if you have filled the application form also, this registration part will not be accepted. You have to click on candidate login and go onto the portal which is over here. Now this is the actual form which is going to open for students who have already registered. So I am a student who have already registered, so I've put up this detail. This link is also provided in the description. This is, again I'm saying this is for the student who has already filled the NMIMS LAT application form, but the student who has not filled this up, so you will be taken up to the previous part. This is what you have to fill the details. and then you can submit it. So you will be directed to the application form. Now let's say that you have already been registered earlier. You will click on candidate login, you put up your details. Then on that page you will see ki you already have an active application which you have already filled for NMIMS LAT exam. That is point one. Point number two, you have to click on the new application because you are now submitting your CLAT score for NMIMS. And when you click onto that, you will be directed to a new form for which you have to pay 2000 rupees. Okay, so these are two different processes. If a student is appearing for NMIMS LAT exam, you will be selected either by that, or if you believe ki I have already given CLAT and I hold a very strong position to get into NMIMS through that particular score or a rank, then you can make an entry with that particular rank also. These are two different processes. Please don't get yourself confused. Now, after getting into it, manage application, click on it, the application form is going to get open. Now, what are those details which you will check it up? So this is the first part. So I have taken up the information over here because the form was pre-filled. There were some details which were already there in the form. So that is why I've taken up key. Let me just take you exactly what all information you need to put. So first they will going to ask your basic information. What is your name, your email ID, your phone number, your Aadhaar ID, what is your ABC ID number, that everything they will going to, that unique ID, everything they will going to ask you if you are doing it for the first time. But if you have already filled it up, there are few pre-filled details which are going to be there. So you have to provide your category, all details. What are those? Let's take it step by step. What they are saying: your date of birth, your name, your blood group, also your category, your ID proofs, your mobile number, email ID, everything is going to be provided first hand. If you have already registered, then some pre-filled is going to be there. After filling up the basic information, they will going to ask your parents' detail. So your family details, they'll be asking you full name of your father, your mother. They will be asking their contact details. You can provide their email ID. All these basic details are being going to be provided. Important thing, please keep a proper check that whatever details you are providing should match with what has been there in your class 10th mark sheet. So after your basic information, they will going to ask your family details. Then they will ask you the address for correspondence. Now they will have a correspondence ka part, they will have a permanent address ka part. If your correspondence address, that means you are right now at a place where your communication should be shared, that address, and your permanent address, that is as per your Aadhaar card or wherever you stay with your parents, it's same. You click on that my permanent address is same as my correspondence address. But let's say that my permanent address is Bhopal, but my correspondence address is Mumbai right now. So I have two different addresses. So you have to provide that. Again, basic details. So what is your house, city, state, locality, your valid PIN, everything needs to be properly provided in that address for correspondence. When you will further go ahead, they will going to ask you the academic details, where you need to fill your 10th K marks. If you are already done with 12th, then you have to provide your 12th K marks. If you have not appeared for, if you have been waiting for your 12th percentage, then you have to write that you are already appearing. Okay, so you have to fill up your class 10, 12 details about your board, about your CGPA, your percentage, everything you need to provide out of the total marks. Then you have to provide your board, what was your year of passing, your exact marks percentage. It should be properly round. Don't go for that rounding off thing. They provide you, if it is 82.7, you put it 82.7. Do not incorrectly round off. That is what they've explicitly mentioned. And select appearing if the result is awaited. So ensure that there is proper consistency between what the marks you're providing, because any failure in regards to your documents is going to be a problematic. After this, the most important part, where they have at point number 5, they ask you to fill up the program preferences. So there you will have 5 different tabs. That means maximum 5 preferences can be filled up. There is a drop down. In that drop down, they will have BA LLB and the name of the campus. So let's say BA LLB Bangalore, BA LLB Mumbai, that is what they provide. Then below that, they will going to provide you BBA LLB Bangalore, BBA LLB Mumbai. So that is what for all the campuses they provide. But you can fill only 5 preferences in that, and it's compulsory. So we have provided you preferences to fill for the campuses and suggested to go for BA LLB. Okay. So first may you select BA LLB Mumbai, second preference may you select BA LLB Navi Mumbai, then you select BA LLB Bengaluru, then BA LLB Indore, and BA LLB Hyderabad. There are even other campuses, I think it's in Chandigarh, then there is some Ahmedabad. So these are the recent ones, not the wrong ones, but you can have a preferences, but select this as per, do it properly. But if someone says ki sir, I want to be only in Mumbai campus, so can I go for BA LLB Mumbai and BBA LLB Mumbai? That is also preferable. There is no much bifurcation. But if there are students who have doubt ki sir, I want to know the difference between BA, BBA, LLB, drop into the comments, let us know. I'll answer all to those comments, and if you have any confusion, do let me know. Okay, so this is what is major important for your program preferences. The last part which they talk about is the uploading of certain documents. So there are 4-5 areas where you have to provide your photo identity. So what could be a photo identity is Aadhaar card, passport, voter ID, PAN card, driving license. Please make sure that whichever documents you are uploading, it should be clearly visible. Like this as an example, it should not be blurred, because else later on by the verification team, they might reject it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Next is your 10th mark sheet, your 10th or SSC mark sheet, your ensure name, year, everything is clearly visible. If you are already done with 12th, you put your provide details for 12th, else not. This becomes important is the CLAT scorecard. So since the entire application form was more towards that how I can make an application through CLAT scorecard, so this is what you have to provide. So once you fill all these details, upload the documents, at the last part of the page they will ask you to make a submission of the application fees, which they are asking it for rupees 2000. So there, this is what is the part which we wanted student to know about it. Now after going through entire process, if any of your students are facing any issues, you are free to put up any comments, any of your queries right now, drop down into the comments. Besides this, if you want that certain links or notifications are not properly visible on the description, but that won't be the case. But if in case you don't find it, you go to our Telegram channel, that is Get Set Law by IMS. Over there we have shared multiple notifications, the links and everything about it. So you go and check over there. If you have any other further queries, so you can drop into the comments. And if you have watched this video till here, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because we are slowly, steadily, but we are getting into building up a bigger community of our country, of all the law aspirants. So thank you so much. Do hit the like button and share this video as much as possible for the students who have already given CLAT 2026. Until then, Siddhant sir signing off. Thank you so much.